Yeah, we're going to discuss something here about Jamaica, why the JLP lost the general election 2011 after coming in power in 2007, after being out of power for 18 years. But you know, I know and they know they came to power through me, the rhetoric voice, and the symbol, the having attracting power, you know, the active satellite image. But this is getting the facts, because when the JLP had won 2007, the man who was going to become the Prime Minister, he shunned me away on TV as if I was no interesting to him. But before he shunned me away, and the people, the night when they announced that the JLP won in 2007, he said thanks to religion. You see all that live on TV at the JLP headquarters, it was all good. But I never got my hopes up. You could only hope and wonder. I'm always a laid back. I never run behind the JLP them as much as I did. All I did was talk, and they know they had my vote, and, you know, and it's all good. But I know they couldn't. I know they never trust me, because they were worried about what I might say later, tomorrow, so nobody would open a door. But I don't say nothing still, because I try to open my own door. So when I had my own book ready already, or trying to be ready. But you know, after the man shunned me away, then you hear it in radio stations, you hear it in the town, Lindsay, everybody saying, turn PNP or they don't care about you no more. So it was quiet for me for about 3 weeks, until the JP became, till they took over office, or 2 months or whatever. Whenever they took over office, then everything came back on me, because the opposition PNP was on their back to make sure that they keep up their work, because they've been in the power so long. They said they're not going to take chance with them. Then I became in the dilemma again, when it was so nice that JP was expecting to come in power and PNP ready to leave. Nobody went about me. But when the JP became power, government, then all came back me for 4 years, till December 2011. So when they lost now, the JLP is wondering, they're saying they're going to try to find the findings of why they lost, because they can't believe it. After giving a certain amount of free education, a certain degree, free health care, they still can't believe what made them lost. So 9 months now, I hear another, 9 months from December to now, I hear the opposition JLP finance minister, he brought up a topic, an old topic, about liar sale, as if, why did Portia Simpson Miller fire Omar Davis, the finance minister? Then I recall I made a video. You know, when I make videos, it's attracting powers, you know. And I made a video in May 2011. And I said, if she should remove him as finance minister, and they have a chance to win back power. It's something like that. I don't remember exact word I said, but it's something like the video. Ismail Shabazz and Jamaican politics. And she did remove him like in the same week or so, or whenever she did. But I know that's a key point for the PNP to come back in power. Removing Omar Davis, because he helped wreck the economy. He mismanaged money in 2002 to win the 4th term. And a lot of these things I write on Facebook before I even make the video. But I guess the video, when I made it, it looked something, because parties feel like they keep unity supporting the wrongness. But anyway, so the finding, I guess they realize what the finding are now, is that the finance minister was a key point to making the JLP lose and the PNP win. But people know a lot of the JLP never respected me. They didn't see me as a moral person. It's characteristic, even though I pretend. See, they look at the lower self. And even after they lost, you know, Jamaicans is, I was trying to say, it's a homosexual community that made the PNP win, because they got money. They always want to take out the intellect and go to the low. But that's all they is. That's all they are. But they need to get more civilized and more morals. But that's to just learn. The JP came to power under me, and they lost power under me. But it's a good thing I didn't run with the PNP, because they feel if I did run with them, they will win. But I didn't run with the PNP. The JP won, JP lost, I mean PNP lost. I have nothing to do with that. I didn't run to put on no orange to look good. And if they did lose, all eyes would have been on me before. But no eyes on me and not right now, because I brought up a topic. But just to show, oh, when you have power, you must not let the lower self take you out of power. And this is why I'm to the JLP. If the Omar Day was finance minister still, they would have been in power. But this is what they get. They became hypocrites. And the poor people followed. So you can't separate poor and rich, because everybody might connect it to look at me, used to look at me different. But you see, I'm a man, and everything I do, build up my image and my momentum, because the people always be there for me. They talk just as me. They talk just as me. So now you got to find why the JP lost, money, campaign, strategy. I'm no fool. But when you think big around people, they don't want you to elevate. They just want you to be a talker. But I elevate my status myself. So we see again. I won't be going to the JP conference this year, a couple weeks from now. Not my business. Oh, but nice day.